Slaves, you can take off the Magna hat now. The election is over with. You know, you remind me, smiling faces show no traces of the evil that lurks within. You remind me of another song. It was made by a great group and was talking about just shopping, not buying anything. And in this particular instance, I'm talking about how people come to your land, come to your community, come to your home, and they look around to see what they're going to take from you. All the while, they're smiling in your face, and you are trying to make them at home. They have no unction or any regard for your, person, or respect for your community or anything. They're just trying to see what resources that you have that they need. And we can't see it over and over and over. We refuse to see that our situation here in America is no different than the Africans in Africa. Okay, and you don't want to be associated with it, but Africa is being overrun by Europeans. And we know this to be true because when they first came to the Americas, they did the same thing. The only thing is, it's funny. They killed everybody in America down, or at least a lot of the indigenous people, because those who would not go along with the program, you have to go. But they offer you a offer that you can't refuse a lot of times. And when you don't go along with the Western invasion tactics, then they get rid of you. Now, when I said just shop and not buying anything, see, they're not looking to give you anything in return for them taking from you. You see, they're just shopping. They're just shopping, not buying anything, and what they do take, they don't buy. Okay? And you act like you don't see what's going on. Now, you get a leader, all of a sudden, you get a couple of leaders that act like lions, but they don't get no support. It's just like Martin Luther, Malcolm X, St. Clara, and all the rest of these people. They're fighting for people who won't fight for them. But now, people are starting to stand up for Traore. And I never did understand how gunmen can come up in a community and kill your leader and get away with it. And you don't do anything. So eventually, and I'm so happy that the country is starting to stand behind Traore, because to me it doesn't seem like it makes sense that you are the residents of a country and you won't fight the people, the very people who want to subjugate you. You let them kill your leaders. I know because it's happened right here. And we do nothing. And even when you fighting a battle over there, we still do nothing about our situation right here. A man who was supporting Trump when he was running for election, wearing a red hat, showing his allegiance and everything else, didn't get paid, or there's a problem with his pay, and when he called to check on it, they call him a slave. Now he's offended. You offended now. You offended the whole black civilization, as far as I was concerned, when you put on that Magna hat, knowing, look, we know we're not going to get anything sometime from Democrats or Republicans, and that's simply because we won't fight hard enough. We don't bargain. You understand? We allow people to do us things that we shouldn't allow. Do people of color actually reflect on their relationship with their oppressor? The slave offers love and servitude, but it is met with vicissitude, which is a change in circumstances, typically one that is unwelcome and unpleasant. And what I mean by that is, whenever the slave tries to go make friends with the owner or the oppressor, he winds up getting beat even worse for being stupid. Okay? Men or women, don't respect anybody that don't make them respect them. Now, what I'll tell you is, there's something that I've been wanting to say anyway. People don't like it because nobody likes you to fight back for your freedom. And you don't even like it. But you will fight me to the death. And one of the things that I have to say is, when you are living a life of luxury, the last thing that you want to do is put that in jeopardy, even though you're a slave yourself. Now, I say all of this because let the truth be seen. You can walk out of your house in those good neighborhoods and everything else and feel safe, you think, but there's a time coming and a reckoning. And you might as well stand up on your feet, you know, because he'll definitely bash your head in on your knees. But the deal is, there are lions in each and every black man, and in every black woman there's a lioness, but they're sleeping. You need to wake up, okay? Your regrets about voting for Trump and all the things that happened during the election, this is what you do when you're in America. Because you forgot who you were in the country that you're from. And if you're from here, you say you from here and you black, where's your reservation? Where's your casino? In fact, where's your great, 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 great grandmother and grandfather from? You see, we have a problem with history because we've bought into the European and the Western civilization, I would say, whole dynamic. The media is what tells us what to do like robots, okay? And you go and do it, thinking that you will get treated, you know, equally. And how can somebody treat you equally when they don't know how to act themselves? You see, black folks, they live God, but they don't know it. They're so hooked up in religion, they don't know that they live God. See, God is inside us. So what you're going to look for, look in the damn mirror. And when you look in the mirror, see what's there. Don't see through somebody else's eyes. You looking at the world through rose-colored glasses, they used to tell me in high school. But I'm telling you, you looking through the lens of a European, and this is why you're in the position that you're in right now. I hope you get mad at me, because maybe it'll get you off of your big fat fanny to do something legitimate about it. If people are fighting over in Africa for freedom, you need to be fighting for your freedom and for the things that are owed you right here. Everybody think that we forgot about our money, and I can't call it right now because I'm sitting down here laughing, but they owe us so much. Reparations. They don't owe us just reparations. They owe us for labor that you didn't pay a relative, stolen land that you didn't give, and when you did give it, you took it back. They owe us for a violation of human rights.